Okay, here's the trailer. One side. And there we go. Roanoke Royale. And there's the propane tank and the hitch, 1 7/8 inch ball with a 4-prong electrical cable and spare tire under there. And there's your attachments, furnace exhaust and plug-in, and we'll set her up for you. And there's where the canvas is for the I don't know what you call it. Anyway, first thing to do is level it off. So what we do is we just crank the handle, make sure it's level, and there you see the bubble is level. So you can set your trailer up. And then the next thing to do is put the 4 posts down, but actually don't do that until the tent trailer's up. There's underneath are some little legs that come out to act as support. So all we do is open up all 4 latches, one on each corner. That'll pop the top up a little bit, and that way you can get the side door open. And this key, we don't have a key for it, it doesn't work, but anyway, it locks. All you do is either use another key or fingernail, and that pops open, and then you can just lift on it a little bit, and the door opens, and there's all your gizzets for camping, your crank to crank it up, and then this is for putting the 4 support posts on underneath. So in the back here, just below the license plate, is where you put the crank in. That's your crank handle, and what you do is you start cranking up. Just make sure that everything else is clear. All the things are done, and I got a pressure wash the top. It's been sitting in a barn for the better part of the winter. And you just start cranking. Once it's cranked up, then you just pop this little pin right out here, and then the crank just sits back on it so it doesn't unwind and come back down. And there you have it. There's what it looks like when it's fully extended before the beds come out. And this is what it looks like on the inside with everything stowed away. Normally we have sheets and everything on there in our bedding, but we're just pulling it out from storage after the winter. And the door is up on top there. So pulling the beds out is as simple as just grabbing on it, and you can slide it out like this, and underneath you'll actually see some stanchions there, and that's actually what uses to support up the bed. And you can see the little pins right there in the center of the screen where they rest on to support the weight of the people on the bed. So keep pulling it out like so. Then we just pop this down, and the stanchion goes up onto the bumper like that, and then you've got a support. And there you go. And that's looking at it from both sides. So you got both supports up, and then you can you gotta wait till put the canvas up once you get the other side out, and then you can tuck everything together. Same thing on this side. Pull the bed out. This is the queen size, so it's actually got a couple of sets of supports on it. Okay, first thing you do on the queen size one is you put these supports, because this side is much bigger than the double side that we just saw. So that sits on there like that, and then we've got another one here. It sits on the other, which allows you to pull it part way out and support the weight of the bed while you're pulling it out. So there you have it. So then we can pull this out. And then we have a couple more stanchion supports on the bottom here that go onto the tongue, onto the hitch part right there. So there you got all 4 stanchions holding up the queen size bed. And then of course you have this little bar, so we bring out the tent part and wrap it onto the corners here, and then we can move up this bar right here to form the shape of the tent. So there's the entrance to the thing, and we've got this little metal piece that pops up underneath, and it provides a footstep for going in. And there it is with the footstep. And that's just all our kit all stored away for the winter. We got a little table and Coleman stove and all of our weenie roasting sticks and chairs and all that kind of stuff. And that's how it looks all stowed away right there inside. So what we do is we take this inside one and pop it open like that, and then that provides you with your big queen size bed on that side. You can see there's lots of room, and then we have a little post that goes up there to make the canvas go tight, which I'll put on. It's usually stored under here. I also keep a broom under there, and this is the part here. There's a little hole up at the end there. There you can see how this support post goes into the hole at the end of the support part of the tent, and then this just pops up in there like that and holds up the tent. And then we have bungee cords underneath to make it even tauter. And then we do the same thing for that side, which we're going to do right now. So there you have the support for the double side, and it just goes into that hole like that, and then up into this part right here. Put a little bit of tension on it, and there you have it, the double side is now set up, and we still have to pull the canvas down around the bench and or the bed and make that watertight and taut and everything. Okay, so the next part is we have the little double bed there that turns into a table and settee. This is our sink and stove apparatus. A little bit of tape on that side. There was a bit of an accident there, but it's fully supported and no problems. It's been like that for about 2 years now. And then this just lifts up, and then there you have your sink. You can hear all the things rattling around that were in the drawers. And we also have the furnace down there, and there's your countertop hot plate that you pop up. Needs a bit of a cleaning, I can see, but we don't usually use it for cooking inside, just for boiling water or whatever. Sink, what can you say? There it is. And then of course we have to put up the table and set up the settee. And we just use this for outside, this little piece of board, just to keep the dirt off the inside of the trailer. So we just use that as a step pad basically. And there's with our step pad down. And we'll set up the settee. I'll just take everything out of there first and make it all tiddly. There's our entrance rugs and the rug for inside, just to keep the dirt down. Fire extinguisher. Some of the camping stuff, of course, we're going to be keeping, but we'll just give you all the what's necessary for the trailer. And then, of course, we've got all the curtains drawn and everything right now. Alright, this is the end of the double side. You can actually see that there's little bungee cords that are woven through it so that you can hook them up to make sure that the tent is securely fastened to the bed so it doesn't flop around in the wind, and it makes it waterproof. So you can see those being done. There's one more on this side and another on this side. Those are all fully functional, and the tent is taut on that side. And this is the queen size portion, and you can see you do similarly, just a little few more bungee straps to pop in. I usually get my son to do this part. Okay, up there you see the awning. Normally we put the awning out, but obviously we don't have enough room here, so we're just going to leave it in. It's in good shape. It's not many, I don't think there's any holes in it. 2 legs on it and some rope, so it works good. The door is suspended off the roof, so we just unclip that and then pop it into place. I'll show you how that's done. There, I've just opened up the blinds, allow a little more light in here. We've also got 2 side flaps on there that you can open it up. There's a screen on the other side, so in the warmer weather you can open up to get a breeze through. Same with on the end piece there. And I've also opened the curtains on this side, and there's a plastic waterproof membrane there. You can unzip that, and then there's a bug screen on the other side. And there's the door suspended from the ceiling, and all we do is we disconnect those, right, this here and the other one, and then there's 2 cables that run along, and then you just pop it into place. So there you see the 2 cables that it hangs from. So I've disconnected it and slid it over. These are on rails right up here, you can see. And then all you do is you just move it up vertically into the door slot, and then there's little catches here that you use to catch it into place. Same on the bottom, it just sits into a groove down on the bottom there. And then you button these things into, right here, into the side rails of the door right here. And there you have it. There's the little latches. You just pop those into place right there. And then the door sits down in the groove. Here's your lock, unlocked, and how it opens. And then you just take these little grooves and they just pop right into here. Make it all watertight and everything. So I'll do that. Can't do it one-handed, but you get the idea. See, it's just pressure fit in there, and you just go down the line, and it does a good job of staying there. So this is how the settee comes up. That just pops up like that. Tuck the tags in. There's your table underneath. Same deal with this one. It pops up like that. And then you lift the table out, and then there's 2 legs that come out, and I'll just set that up and then film it afterwards. So there's showing you the collapsed legs on it. Pretty simple. You just unbungee it right there, and then they fold down. But there you can see inside there's the double bed. There's a little counter. This is the little rug that we put at the entranceway. My broom, little rug. And looking inside, there's a settee. And table, queen size bed, and then you got the lights up on the ceiling there, and underneath here there's more storage underneath the seats, and you've got the battery container in there. Get that all fully charged up, and we usually keep a barbecue and all kinds of accessories and stuff in there. And same with the other side, there's more storage under there, you can see. But we need to clean that out. There you go. Okay, ready for the grand tour. There it is, fully set up. I got the door bungee corded open just to make it easier to get in. Door works fine. Spring loaded, so it always shuts itself if you don't have it bungeed open. There's the sides. We'll do a walk around. There's the end piece. You can see the window there that you can open up with the bug screen. Same on this side. All the bug screens are in good shape. There's the roof, side pieces, and it's in fairly good shape considering its age. And it's kept the rain off our heads more than once. And we've always dried it out afterwards when we get back from camping. So normally we open it up. There you got the settee with the table set up. The entrance little rug just to keep the dirt off the ground, off the floor. We usually put a little rug there. There you got a little storage cabinet. You can see all the doors in the front. That's where we keep all our plates and everything. Double bed on that side. All the things are zipped up, well, except for that side. That's all the zippers are in good shape. Nothing's broken. There you got the sink and the 3-burner hot plate, propane, furnace down below with more storage down below. Got the lights on the the deck heads there, and the ceiling. Support stanchions, and here's the queen size bed side. And again, all the windows are all zipped up right now, but we can unzip those for you. And again, that's where we have our utility drawer where we keep all the knives and forks. There's a power bar or power outlet there, so you can plug into a campground power and have sockets inside, so you got 2 of them in here. And emergency exit you can see over there. You can get out of there in an emergency, and really, that's it. There you go. All cleaned up. There's all the books and everything for it. There's the settee. There's the double bed. Fire extinguisher, mat, entrance. I've just got a battery on charge right now, that's why you got the cord going in. And there we go. There it is, Coleman, and the model Roanoke Royale. And there you have it. The furnace works fine. You just turn it on and away she goes. Kicking out lots of hot air. And it works first time every time. There's the overhead light. And just so you can see it, there's the electrical power panel. So you can switch from battery to the converter, which is the plug-in power. And down below there is your thermostat for the furnace. That's how you turn it on and off. So just turn it off there, and you'll notice that the furnace doesn't turn off instantly. It takes a while for it to blow through, and then it'll shut down.